Well, the wind is gone, and perhaps no one is happier about that than the crowds of parents camping out to sign up for entrance into Cincinnati's magnet schools.
About 100 parents are roughing it outside the 3 most prestigious public schools. And they were really roughing it last night when the heaviest line of storms moved through Cincinnati, which raises the question, is it time to rethink the controversial first come, first served system? Local 12's Joe Webb's been looking into that and joins us live from Clifton. Joe.
Well, Kid, I'm outside the Fairview-Clifton German School where a few dozen devoted parents are camping out right now, hoping to get their kids enrolled in the kindergarten here next fall. Now, most of them have been here for 10 days or more, so they were absolutely out here in last night's storm. Severe weather or not, the parents will tell you they still think this is the best way to handle magnet school sign-ups. The school board so far still agrees with them, but the school administration really doesn't. What you're seeing at Fairview-Clifton German School and Sands Montessori are uniquely Cincinnati things. Camping out for weeks to get your child in a good grade school is a tradition that has ended in other cities but is still going strong here. Yesterday afternoon, the parents got a test as heavy winds and rain pounded Cincinnati. The tents were pitched in the middle of an area under a tornado warning. They had to scatter.
Probably right around when the sirens hit, everyone kind of holed up in the church across the street. But no one really bailed.
So luckily we had a couple of options between the mosque and the school to seek refuge, and now we're back at it and we'll be camping tonight.
The school district opened Fairview-Clifton German School, but Sands stayed closed.
Well, we were monitoring the weather, and although we do not encourage the campers, that's the reality.
The first come, first served system that prompts the campouts was last discussed by the Cincinnati School Board 2 years ago. School administration recommended a lottery for all the spots. The school board listened to passionate parents and adopted a compromise. 30% of the kindergarten spots are now reserved for children who live near lowest performing schools. Those spots are filled by a lottery.
I don't think the administration's preference has changed since the last time we weighed in for the lottery. But on the other hand, you know, bear in mind our parents are the biggest advocates for the current system.
And the most vocal of them want first come, first served. They like the commitment of the campout and the bonding. At Sands this morning, there were fewer campers than there were spots available.
I could probably show up Wednesday at like 4 in the morning and get a kindergarten spot. But I didn't know. You know, why take the risk if I know I'm a shoe-in now?
And for now, the campouts for magnet schools continue, despite the weather.
You can't create a perfect system.
Is this the best system?
Well, I mean, if someone could think of a better way to do it, you know, I'm down.
It's one of the many things that make us uniquely Cincinnati.
And the school district knows that the parents who camp out are amongst the best parents in the school system, but it's the logistics that are a problem. Now, parents say the best part of this is they get to know the parents and grandparents and kids that their children will be going to school with even before they become classmates. It has its pros and its cons, Kit. Yesterday, the weather showed one of the cons. Reporting live in Clifton, Joe Webb, Local 12 News. Kit?
But it didn't seem to deter them. Amazing. Thanks, Joe.
Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah. The camping ends tomorrow night, about 11 o'clock. The schools will let parents inside the schools to get in line. At 12:01 Wednesday morning, the sign-ups begin.